This is Sonia with RT Solutions, and welcome to week 8 of 52 weeks of using up scraps. And I just want to quickly show you how I turn this little, it's just a little transparent piece of, it was like a little box, typically like a storage or gift box or something. I don't know if you can see that really well or not, but anyway, I turned it into like a little journal. And I basically only had to cut mainly in 2 different places. So let me show you what it looks like. So I've got just this little clip closure, and it opens up like so, and you have like little flaps here which serve as a belly band. You can take this out, and then you have like a little tag, and then you can unloosen your closure, and these open up like so. You have a little pocket here, and then let me close this back up. Let me just put all this back inside. And then this right here in the middle, it comes down, and it has a magnetic closure. And then here's just a little tag, and you can add like a picture or photograph or something, or journal right there. And then this one is similar to the first one. This opens up like so. And then here's a little tag. And then here's a little tuck spot. And then it flips over, and you have a little tuck spot here. This comes out, and this is a little tag that also comes out, and tuck something here. And you can also of course tuck something here. And this little book I made, I just stitched and took some remnants of the plastic that I didn't need anymore, and just stitched it together and made like a little journaling spot. And then the same thing here, you have like a little journaling spot. And it's really simple, it's nothing extravagant, nothing new. And it can close either way, like this, or you can come over and close it like this, whichever way you like. So let me just go ahead and show you how I got started. Okay, so I have some clear packs that were supposed to be like boxes that I had bought from Oriental Trading probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I just haven't used them for anything. So, but I like the fact that they're made of acetate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these, I'm going to cut some apart. I wonder if I can rip it apart. Let me just cut it in the corner and see if I can tear it. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm going to try. If not, then I'll know. Okay, yeah, it worked. And they have almost pretty much equal squares, just about. Now, I just might make this into a clear file folder. Let me just put a piece of paper up underneath so you can kind of see the lines and stuff and where they come from. I like how it's already, there's already pockets and things of that nature already on there, if you can see. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to leave it almost as is. And this is going to become a clear journal with pockets and flaps. So, let's see, the number for this particular, I guess, bag is item number 13705345. Like I said, it's been a few years. And there's the UPC number. It's been a few years since I bought these, so I don't know if they still carry them or not, but I've had them. I just happened to find them in my stash, and I figured I'll just go ahead and use it. So this is going to be a clear, like, folio or whatever. So I'm just going to fold them let me put this up on the along the edges, and some of it I'm going to put some paper in, and some of it I'm going to leave clear. So I'm going to need probably a solid color. I think I'm just going to go with white instead of this beige. It's so many of these, the sizes of these cubes that are in here are roughly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, are roughly 4 inches. So 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches is what I'm gonna cut. So 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. I think I'll do 3 of them and leave one of them blank. So I decided I actually needed 6 of these 3 3/4 inch papers. So, and I've already added some double-sided tape to some. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up adding the double-sided tape to this one, because if you put white paper on one side, then you'll see the tape on the other side, with it being a clear pocket or clear folio or whatever you want to call it. So I figured I'll just, it'll still show a lot of clear, but it also needed some type of a base so that each page wouldn't overshadow the other. So I'm going to smooth these down, and then I'm just going to add them. I'm going to add each one to the base, the 3 different pages that I said I was going to add them to. Okay, so I still need something dark up underneath so I can see what I'm working with. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue this on, but I'm just going to do one side at a time because I want to make sure it's lined up. I don't want to mess up. So the parts that aren't glued, I'm just going to line up and press down, and then when I see that it's centered where I'm wanting it at, then I'll apply pressure to the top. Okay, so now I can come back and peel the rest of it off. But yeah, see when you turn it over, how you can still see the glue. So that's why I'm gonna have to cover that up with the second piece of paper. So I can just basically line it up. there's that one. And then I'm going to put one here. I might just put it only on 2 instead of 3. We're just going to see. I don't know yet because I haven't decided on how I'm going to arrange this yet. I should have waited and made sure I had this centered before I took all the tape off of it, but it's okay. So I think this will work right here. Yes. I think I'll have it going like this. So these already have pockets. These are going to become pockets or flip outs or something. This is going to flip up. I'm going to fold this down, and then I think I'm going to add something, maybe a waterfall or something to this, and then this can come down over top. Yeah, we'll see. Let me cut a 3 3/4 inch paper. Okay, so now I have to come up with some type of closure for these, and I think that I will use some white cardstock on that too. I'm going to use this paper punch. And I'm going to punch it 4 times. Well, 6 times actually. Eight times. And then I'm going to glue these together to make them thicker. Okay, so I've got these punched out and glued together. So these are going to become the closures. And let's see, I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue Distress Oxide ink to it, just to kind of make it pop. I'm gonna add some blue and some brown to make it distinct. Or maybe I could use green. I'm gonna use blue. I love blue. I love it. And I'm just going to use some speckled egg Distress Oxide. And I'm just going to kind of lightly go around the edges just to give it enough hint of a color. Now I'm going to take some brown vintage photo. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go right back around it. Just to give it that vintage distressed feel. And then I'm going to poke a hole in the center. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it of where the hole needs to go. Okay, so on these two bottom flaps, I'm going to go ahead and insert where I want this to go. So I'm going to center it. I'll try to center it. I'm just going to poke a hole and try not to poke myself. And this is going to be where I want the brad. I think I'm going to use 2 red brads. That one's on there. Then I'm going to put the next one on. I have to find a center for it. I gotta make sure these two are going to line up. So I'm going to use the small hole punch for this, if it'll stretch that far. I'm not sure if it will or not. Yeah. So this can go down in there. And then I'm going to feed this through there. I'm just going to clip it. And I'm going to need something to go over here to kind of cover that up. So I guess I'll use a contrasting color. I'll just clip another circle, and it'll be a blue circle. And I'll put some double-sided tape on it, and then hopefully that'll keep it sealed. I'm not sure if it will or not, but we're going to try. So I'm just going to cover it up. And hopefully that'll take care of it. And it'll help keep that wire sealed, not wire, but string sealed in here. Okay, so now I've gotten these on with the strings, but I'm going to need something in the center because it'll just be bland without anything. So I have some scraps of Tim Holtz paper stash papers, and they have like just like a print background. So I'm going to glue these on here. I'm just going to use art glitter glue. I'm going to glue it to the white, and that'll be the background. And then I also have 2 pockets. I just cut 2 strips of blue paper, and I took my 2-inch circle punch and just punched like a little hole or a little dip where the pocket's going to go, or the entrance to the pocket's going to be. I'm just going to glue this on. I'm just going to add some glue to the side. Then I'm just going to add this, and I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to go ahead and close these up. And then I'm going to need something in the center, so I think I'll do a solid color, probably blue. Or brown, something kind of dark. Okay, so I think I will use the other white paper that I had made. I had made 2 additional ones, so I'm going to go ahead and put one on the front and on the back of these. Okay, so I found a piece of blue cardstock that I'm going to use, and then I'm just going to glue it to the white cardstock. And then I'm going to need a pocket. I might not do a pocket. We'll see. Since we've got pockets over here, and I'm not sure what to do here. Trying to figure this out. I'm just going to cut this side off. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over. Now I'm just going to put this blue one in the center. So I'm just going to go ahead and add these on the same way that I added these. Then I think I'm going to take a sticker. These are some that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I really like it. It's three-dimensional and it's kind of puffy. Oh, I hope this will. I thought it was all one unit, but which is fine. I can still put that other one around it, the frame around this clock. So I'm going to set it, let's see, first, let's see, like so. I'm going to put this frame around it. Actually, I think I'll leave the frame off of it because I can use the frame elsewhere. And I will put a pocket here, and I'll just use, I'll just cut this down. And take the hole punch and punch in the center. I can slide it over a little bit. Yeah, that's really not centered good enough. Okay, that'll work. I'm going to stress the edge. I'm using the Ranger Pigment Ink Black Tie. Okay, so then I've got some Rubble and Transfers, and I have some Tim Holtz words that I'm going to use on these. I think I'll, yeah. I'm going to need something in the center of this. I haven't really used transfers very often, but I do know that it's best to make sure we keep the areas that we don't pick up covered because if not, then it's probably going to get transferred. What we don't want will probably get transferred. So I'm going to have to really try to be careful. I think what I'll do is I'll just cut out the shape that I want. And that way I don't accidentally get what I don't want on here. magnet. And I've got like 4 of them. I may only need to use 3. But I want to have a closure, so I want these to close. I guess in the center, so I'm going to put the magnet in the middle. I'm going to put 2 on up underneath here. Well, first let me, because I'm going to put a pocket here, so I'm going to put one where I can cover it up. So let me first just get a small piece of double-sided tape. I'm going to set it roughly right there. Because I want to have to cover it up. Okay, and then the next one, it's going to go there. So I'm going to have one there, and I'm also going to have one up here. Okay, and I've got 2 papers. Yeah, I'm going to cover the magnets with. Then I've got to put something right here. And I need to cover this. Okay, so now this is on, and it's magnetic. It opens up. So I'm just going to flip this over, and I've got some stuff that I want to add to it, but I want some pockets on here, on there. I don't want to overdo it. I think I'll put this on here in the middle. Now I'm going to add some stuff. So this is going to serve as a belly band. And this is too. So let's see if I can set this tag in from here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll put some pockets, some corner pockets on here. And I think I'm just going to use a clip for the closure. So voila. So this is pretty much it. It opens up like so. This pulls down. And you have a journaling spot. Another journaling spot. Then you have your belly band and the pockets. Has a magnetic closure. Flip it over. You have pocket here, and pocket here. As a matter of fact, put this in here like this. And voila. And that's it. So I hope that this journal was interesting and helpful, and you was able to learn how to make something out of nothing, basically. And you were inspired and maybe want to try to do this your own self. So if you do like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out my blog, my social media sites, and watch my other YouTube videos. And thanks for watching. Thank you.